Hey, so I am going to do the 5th video for the 30-day race to results right now because it's a quick one. And I just want to talk a little bit about the importance of sleep. I think sleep is so often overlooked in terms of how valuable it is for fat loss. We talk all the time about how you have to sleep to recover. You have to rest in order for your body to detox itself. All of these good things happen when you're sleeping, right? Your brain defragments itself like a computer every night when you're asleep. Your muscles only build new muscle tissue at night when you're asleep. Your kidney and liver get all of the waste products and all of the everything that's been moved out of the bloodstream that doesn't belong there, all your environmental toxins, all your oxidative stress and free radicals get moved out of the body through these amazing organs that we have, and this built-in process of detox that happens every single day. It never stops happening. But sleep is when all of that good stuff finally gets to happen, when your body finally gets to get the bad stuff out. That includes fat. As you're burning fat through the day, your body is going to get rid of all of that waste product at night or when you're sleeping. For those of you that are on a swing shift, it's particularly hard for you because your biology is working against your circadian rhythm instead of with it. You have this innate body clock that tells your body when to do things, that is supposed to align itself with the sun and the moon and the cycle, the daylight cycle. So when you have shift work, or you're a new parent and you wake up every night because you have a baby to feed, or when the baby cries, you are sleep deprived. And sleep deprivation, I think I mentioned this in one of the other videos, sleep deprivation occurs when you have less than 7 hours of sleep for any consecutive nights. So anything less than 7 hours is not enough for anybody. I'm in sleep deprivation right now because I woke up at 4 o'clock in the morning 2 nights in a row and could not fall back asleep. So I am currently sleep deprived. So I am not burning fat. I am not thinking clearly. I don't have the best reaction times, which is why you're on the Julie bought us this hands-free thing for the car so that I don't hurt myself. That was her Christmas present to us. Anyway, I know that sleep deprivation affects my brain, it affects my body, it affects my physical symptoms, but it also affects my ability to lose fat. I don't lose fat well. My body doesn't function properly if I'm not getting adequate sleep. So today, I don't want to spend a lot of time harping on sleep. We do have the sleep strip video. If you're not, and if the sleep strips are part of the burn box for a reason, because the goal is to sleep well. So it's more than just falling asleep. It's staying asleep. It's getting a prolonged amount of REM so that your body can do all the repair, recovery, all of those good things that happen during the time that you are sleeping. Sleep is that important. So I am not going to rehash how the sleep strips work. If you've never seen the sleep strip video, you don't understand how sleep strips work, please go to my YouTube channel. There is a video on sleep strips, and I explain exactly the science behind how they work and why they are so phenomenal. Even if you think you don't have problems sleeping, for this 30 days, use the sleep strips every single night. Don't skip one night, and take them 20 minutes before you go to bed. You will not notice anything in the first 5 days, maybe not the first 10 days. But over time, you will notice that not only do you fall asleep better, you stay asleep longer, and you wake up feeling more refreshed, even if right now you think you're getting enough sleep. Trust me on this. So that's all I'm going to say about that. If you have questions about the sleep strips, by all means ask them. I'm happy to answer them. If you have questions about the science behind anything, I'm always happy to talk about science. I could talk forever. But today I want to talk about sleep hygiene. having a sleep routine, doing the same thing every single day to get you to fall asleep. That is so important. So important. Okay. So your wind down time needs to be the same every day, whether you're on the road and you're traveling, or you're home, or the kids are cranky, or you're sick, or what, it doesn't matter. There's all these things that can disrupt your routine, but you have to make your routine the most important thing. So even if it seems like you can't possibly go through the motions of this sleep routine every day because you're so exhausted, do it anyway. For me, it looks a little something like this. Some days I take a hot bath. Some days I sauna and shower. That is my part of my self-care for the day. Whether I take a hot bath and I soak and relax and I have, all my essential oils and smelly things and candles and it's relaxing, or I sit in the sauna for 40 minutes and then I take a shower. So one of those things happens most nights. Or it should, in theory, because of course we all know that I'm a human being, and sometimes I also suck at the same things you suck at, and I also suck at taking my own advice, which is why I have all of you to remind me of what I tell you, so I do it. Anyway, but my that I don't include that as part of my sleep routine. I include that as part of my self-care for the day. Then after that's done, I go to bed. I take my ID nutrition, I take my sleep strip, I start my diffuser with my whatever sleep oils I'm using. I love valerian and chamomile, and I have a sleep blend, lavender. I have one that's actually called Dreamcatcher, and that's my favorite one for nighttime, so that's usually what I use. Courage, which is the same as Valor, which is great for anxiety. It's I feel like it builds my confidence, whatever. It has blue tansy in it, which helps me sleep, and I love the smell of it. And so anyway, whatever it is, I put my diffuser on. Okay, so I take my nutrition, I take my sleep strip, I turn my diffuser on. I have a sleep oil that goes on my body, and I massage it into my scalp while I'm sitting in bed reading, and I read my devotional. Or sometimes I listen to a book on audio, but I always do the devotional. Then I do my gratitude journal, and I write down 10 things I'm grateful for, no matter how shitty that day was, no matter how bad I feel. I can always find 10 things I am grateful for having had that day, having had in my life, whatever it is. But not a day goes by that I don't think about what I am grateful for. That sets the tone for the night in a positive light. So no matter how hard that day was, or how much stress you had, or how crappy work was that day, or you got into an argument with your significant other, stopping with gratitude changes everything about your mindset. And then I have my Healy, which is my frequency therapy machine, and I run a sleep cycle on my, or I do a customized cycle, depending on the day and how much time I have, for anywhere from 26 minutes to 56 minutes on myself every night while I'm sitting there reading. I hook myself up to the machine, helps me to relax, helps me to recover, and that's part of my routine. And then by then I'm dozing off while I'm trying to read, and so then I go to sleep, and I shut my light off and I go to sleep. I do use blue blocker glasses if I have to be on electronics. I also have on my phone and on my computer a blue light screen protector, so that I don't get blue light off of my phone, because blue light raises your cortisol, tells your body it's time to be awake. That's all part of the sleep videos that we do in the classes. There's so much more information in the classes. This is really just a highlight, and hopefully those of you who have not yet taken the classes will at some point enroll in them, because you do get so much information out of those classes. So anyway, have a sleep routine, write it down, do the same thing every day. And again, if you need help deciding what your sleep routine should be, if you go to Bedrock Your Body to a Healthier You and type in sleep, There is a longer video where I go through all of the things I do before I go to bed, and I show you the products that I use, and I show you what my favorite things are, and I talk about designing a sleep routine and having good sleep hygiene. Okay, so that's it for sleep today. I hope you have a wonderful day. The next video we're going to do, which won't be out until tomorrow, is going to be on reading food labels. I hope you have a wonderful night.